Blockchain is revolutionizing the way we do a lot of things, and data storage is one of them. Blazing this trail are Arweave and Filecoin, which are both projects that aim to create a new way of storing data on the internet. But what problem are Arweave and Filecoin trying to solve? Well, it's the problem of centralized storage. Most of the data we store and access on the internet today is hosted on centralized services and cloud services. These entities, be they massive corporations or governmental bodies, have the authority to exercise control over our data, enabling them to engage in censorship, manipulation, or deletion as they see fit. Furthermore, they wield the capability to impose exorbitant data storage fees, engage in surveillance, and even sell our data to external entities without obtaining our consent. This is not only a threat to privacy and security, but also to freedom and creativity. As such, it's not out of place to distrust these centralized entities for preserving our data or respecting our privacy. We need a better way of storing and accessing data on the internet, a way that is decentralized, secure, permanent, and affordable. And that's where Arweave and Filecoin come in. These decentralized storage platforms allow us to securely store and retrieve data on the internet, free from the constraints of central authorities or intermediaries. Moreover, they harness the power of blockchain technology and peer-to-peer networks while enjoying robust communities and dedicated supporters. But how do they differ from each other? And which is the more interesting project to keep an eye on? Well, that's what we're going to explore in today's video. We're going to compare Arweave and Filecoin on 5 fundamental points: scalability, security, cost, usability, and innovation. These two platforms are close contenders, each holding unique prospects. As we delve deeper, one of them appears to harbor greater growth potential. Curious to uncover which? Stick around till the end of the video to find out. Without taking any more time, let's get started. Let's start with scalability. In blockchain terms, scalability is the ability of a system to handle a growing amount of work or demand without compromising its performance or quality. In the context of decentralized storage, scalability means how well a platform can store and retrieve large amounts of data across a distributed network of nodes. Now, Arweave and Filecoin have different approaches to scalability. Arweave uses a novel consensus mechanism called proof of access, which allows it to store data in a single global ledger that grows linearly over time. This means that every node in the internet has a copy of the entire ledger, which ensures high availability and redundancy. However, this also means that the ledger size increases indefinitely, which poses challenges for storage capacity and bandwidth. Filecoin, on the other hand, uses a more traditional consensus mechanism called proof of replication, or POREP, which allows it to store data in multiple smaller ledgers that are verified by a subset of nodes. This means that not every node in the network has a copy of every ledger, which reduces the storage and bandwidth requirements. However, this also means that the availability and redundancy of data depend on the number and reliability of the nodes that store it. So, which approach is better for scalability? Well, it depends on your perspective. Arweave offers high availability and redundancy, but at the cost of higher storage and bandwidth consumption. Filecoin, on the other hand, offers lower storage and bandwidth consumption, but at the risk of lower availability and redundancy. Both platforms have their own trade-offs and challenges when it comes to scalability, making it difficult to say for sure which is better. Next, let's see how they match up when it comes to security. When it comes to ensuring the authenticity and integrity of data stored in their ledgers, Arweave and Filecoin both rely on cryptographic hashes and digital signatures. They also make use of encryption to keep data on their nodes confidential. However, there's a difference in how they handle access control and encryption policies. Arweave gives users the freedom to manage their own keys and permissions. They don't enforce any specific access control or encryption policies, so it's up to the users to take care of these aspects themselves. On the other hand, Filecoin takes a slightly different approach. It has some access control and encryption policies in place. This means that users can actually specify who gets to access their data and how it's encrypted. Now, which mechanism is better for security? Once again, it really depends on your personal preferences. Arweave offers more flexibility and freedom, allowing users to have control over their own security policies. However, this also means more complexity and responsibility on the user's end. Filecoin, on the other hand, provides simplicity and convenience. They have their own security policies in place, making it easier for users to follow them. However, this comes at the expense of less flexibility and freedom. Ultimately, both platforms have their own advantages and disadvantages when it comes to security. Once again, it's a tie. Next, cost. Basically, cost refers to how much money or resources you need to shell out in order to use a particular system or service. In this case, we're focusing on how platforms charge users for storing and retrieving data on their networks. Now, as with other metrics, Arweave and Filecoin take different approaches when it comes to pricing models for cost. Arweave goes with a one-time fee model, where users pay a fixed amount of AR tokens, that's Arweave's native currency, to store their data on the network forever. The fee depends on the data size and current network demand, and it is paid to the miners who handle the validation and storage. Once you've paid the fee, you won't need to pay anything extra to access your data in the future. On the other hand, Filecoin adopts a recurring fee model. Here, users have to pay a variable amount of Fil tokens, or Filecoin's native currency, to store their data for a specific period of time. This fee is determined by various factors such as data size, storage duration, and redundancy. To keep your data on the network, you'll need to renew your contracts regularly and pay additional fees. So, which pricing model is better in terms of cost? Arweave offers more predictability and affordability when it comes to long-term storage, though you'll need to bear higher upfront fees. On the other hand, Filecoin offers greater flexibility and scalability for short-term storage, but it does come with higher recurring fees. While they both have their advantages, a one-time payment always makes more financial sense than recurring payments. As such, it's safe to say that Arweave has a better cost package than Filecoin. How about usability, which basically refers to how easy it is to use and learn a system or service. Now, when it comes to decentralized storage, usability specifically relates to how well a platform allows a user to store and access data on its network. Arweave and Filecoin come with their own unique set of features and tools to enhance usability. Arweave offers a seamless experience with its user-friendly interface, simplifying the process of uploading or downloading files with utmost convenience. Additionally, Arweave presents a diverse array of applications and services, including Rdrive, Rgo, Virtu, and others, delivering an impressive range of features. These innovative additions empower users with versatile functionalities like efficient file management, secure cloud storage, reliable web hosting, and even seamless integration with social media platforms. On the other hand, Filecoin also allows users to upload and download files through its interface, but it leans more towards the complex and technical side compared to Arweave. It does, however, come with a growing ecosystem of applications and services like Slate, Estuary, Textile, and others. These nifty features offer advanced functionalities like file sharing, content distribution, data management, and collaboration. So, which platform is better for usability? Well, that actually depends on your level of expertise and interests. If you're seeking simplicity and easy access as a casual user, Arweave could be the ideal choice. It offers a convenient solution for storing and retrieving data on its network, minimizing any potential difficulties. On the other hand, if you're an advanced user seeking more sophisticated capabilities, Filecoin might be your cup of tea. It offers a higher level of complexity and functionality to leverage its network effectively. Once again, it's a tie. Now let's look at innovation. Innovation is the creation or improvement of something new or valuable. In the context of decentralized storage, innovation means how well a platform can foster new ideas and opportunities for its users and developers. As always, Arweave and Filecoin have different visions and impacts for innovation. Arweave aims to create a permanent archive of human knowledge and history on its network by storing data in an immutable and accessible way. It also aims to enable a new paradigm of web development called permaweb, where websites are stored on its network forever without any maintenance or hosting costs. Simply put, Arweave hopes to preserve the past and empower the future with its platform. On the other hand, Filecoin aims to establish a decentralized marketplace for storage on its network. It incentivizes users to provide and utilize storage efficiently and fairly. Filecoin also embraces a new web development paradigm known as Web 3, where websites are stored in a distributed and resilient manner on its network. The vision of Filecoin is to democratize the web and unleash its full potential through its platform. So, which platform is better for innovation? Once again, it depends on your perspective. Arweave offers more permanence and preservation for data on its network, but at the cost of more storage consumption and less flexibility. Filecoin, on the other hand, offers more dynamism and diversity for data on its network, but at the risk of more volatility and uncertainty. That said, both platforms have their own opportunities and challenges when it comes to innovation. As you can see, both platforms have their own strengths and weaknesses, their own trade-offs and challenges, and their own potential and impact. There's no clear winner or loser here. It depends on your preferences and needs. Yet, it's worth noting that Arweave's unique one-time payment structure arguably offers it a slight advantage over Filecoin, in our view. Moreover, considering its current standings, Arweave seems poised for greater growth in the future. Meanwhile, if you're interested in learning more about Arweave or Filecoin, we've done a full review of them in separate videos in the past. You can find a link to these videos in the pinned comment. That's all for today's video. If you found our video informative, then please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to get updates on all our future videos.